Check out his defense real quick.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Atlanta Falcons. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep, and that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 40 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Oh.
And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. And again this time to the tailback. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He'll look to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there.
Oh, wow.
His second touchdown on the season. Bro. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
6'8".
6'8". 6'8".
6'8". Yeah, I was like, yo, he's 1-on-1. He has that streak specialist shit.
Oh, he ain't got nothing.
14.
Nothing. Aaron Jones, bro.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
That's crazy.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
24 is the mic. Let it go.
Right back to him on first down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
You don't see me in your nightmare.
Second and 2. It's caught by Bryant. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports.
Low back strain.
I can't pick a play. What the fuck?
Pause the game.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31. Now back to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Watch the screen. 24.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
All right,
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I need me one of those.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check the backer. Check the backer. Check 99. Check 99.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Let's go. Hey, hold on. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st down, Broncos.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He completes it to Jones. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Ready.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Oh,
a great play there.
Good play.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go, D, let's go.
2nd and 6. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Put Jerry Jones one or number 8.
Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than
He's wearing
done.
number 88.
Now a man
Des
open
Bryant
down the middle of
supports
the
it.
field.
He's like, do you?
We always hear about the connections
Where's Des
some
Bryant?
quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage.
I think he's a free agent.
Confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Y'all playing quarterback?
On 1st down. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, These fans make me look fat, and we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, watch the slant. 24 is the mark.
They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it, baby.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The Falcons send out their punter. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Braxton, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now this throw caught left side. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Go, D. Let's go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They struggled to do that.
They certainly have because...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. It's their quarterback. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes.
Good game so far.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
Not playing how close, playing a little scared because I know his team souped up.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially give me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll look to throw here.
Give me that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Oh, nice try.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, don't do that. Please don't do that.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good.
Up next week on Randy Moss.
A big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's like that on every broadcast. I don't know why it's called coffee
action
soon
here
as I
in
get a game.
quarter number 3.
I'll be holding my breath.
It's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Wait, you guys put 73? Damn. Oh, yeah, I saw it when I turned it off.
There for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Second and 9 now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll set up the throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line.
Motion, motion.
Here's Spiller. The 20. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Now Spiller. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
How many games we waiting on?
Just one? This one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go. Here we go.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
That's why he hit him like that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Probably got young boys on defense, so.
Nah, they ain't young. They veterans.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Oh, wow.
This will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown.
No.
Now the try here for the point after.
I thought he just got the safety.
Game.
I threw the ball.
Right. That's very...
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. Stays on his feet. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a two-score swing.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown, and the Broncos have retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive was very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
Yeah, give me a sec.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 40. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
You know who called that, right? You.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10.
That was a beautiful pick. I told him he was the one that caused it.
Nowhere to escape,
hit the quarterback.
He goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game
the quarterback
is
made that
extraordinary.
motherfucker throw that bitch up in the air.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll pitch it back. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Nah, he hit him. I thought he hit him. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Watch 9, watch 9. And we got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
He'll buy some time right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Elsewhere, they have gone to the second half in Carolina. And the Panthers are starting to pull away in that one. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Yeah.
And to give this time to the tailback. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles,
I thought he was going to truck.
Seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like
Philly special.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is not intent of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
That was a good dial-up. That was a good dial-up. Say it. Say it.
Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You
know who I went to,
stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going.
Oh, he ain't had the ball all game.
More about his fantasy stats.
It's kind of dangerous situation when you put him in.
Crazy.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Probably.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
Good.
And the Broncos push further out in front.
Thank you, Boone.
Defensively,
that should have been working for me all season.
You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming.
All right, one time it didn't work. I forgot what game it was.
He can run the football.
That shit got shut down.
Different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now he's hurting them.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Slant route. Good play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, he's supposed to catch that. Oh, he did. He did catch it.
Time today. Picked off at the 39. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Yeah.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Right back to him on 1st down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see,
look at him. There you go with that 2 clock.
Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down now, House.
He's famous for that shit.
3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
I'm telling you, you do it every time you play.
Defensive line because
then he say he didn't mean to do it.
And let the
Watch it
linebackers
still
run
be
free.
on.
but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
The Falcons on third down.
Just do it just between just with you or with everybody.
I don't know. It seems like every time we play, you do that shit.
Football game here
I guess
on
I'll find
EA
out
Sports.
next week if I get a lead.
Nah, whether he winning or losing, he always put that shit on. Then he say he didn't do it.
You can't do it until
Can't do it, period.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late
unless the guy has, unless there's like a minute left and the guy has 0 timeouts left.
Now again, right side, House, and he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Oh, yeah,
Third and medium,
73,
they
yeah.
opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Go, go, go. Flip it. Switch.
They'll run on first down. House, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes
actually,
you
he
get
was winning,
multiples.
remember?
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Then I babied them. Got right back.
Trying to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's first and 5.
I mean, they should know that Ward is the best wide receiver in the league.
They run with Spiller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. This is Spiller. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On second down, House. He'll have a first down.
Let me know when you want me to shut the barbecue, Mom.
He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
House.
And the Falcons get a bit closer.
House.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Run the ball.
That would be the...
Kneel the ball. Yes, man.
I want to put him one-on-one.
Okay.
I want to put him one-on-one over there.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit
beat
that
him
many
ball
times
get out there
already.
far enough.
He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Split with that
Boy, were they
division.
clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Denver, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I blew it. I was supposed to score a touchdown. I just threw that motherfucker up on a blitz. I should have just took the sack. Oh, he was deep. Oh, God, why I didn't throw that? Oh, I waited. That was Hernandez? Oh, that was Hernandez. Possession catch. Smart. Now, this is the play I should have been looking for. Oh, was he open? No, he wasn't open. Oh, then my tight end was open, though, underneath. And my running back. Oh, shit, I forced the shit out that joint. Oh, yeah, that was my fault. That's all right. Kyrie Thorpe, 80 yards. He came right back 80 yards from that one. That's all right. I got a 38-yarder myself. Kyrie Thorpe, another touchdown. Damn. Darren Jones, 86 yards. Damn, I wish they would have showed that. That was beautiful. That nigga went up and got that. 6'8". He getting used to this shit now. He doing this shit every week. Yeah. Hey, since he got that monkey off his back last week. Oh, he did come open. I should have threw that one too, right there. Damn. Yeah. Oh, that was Colin? Why did I think that was... Oh, my God. Okay. So I don't even know what's going on with this team. Slim Pickens. Damn, he scored 2 touchdowns in the third? I don't remember that shit. Oh, yeah, fumbled it. That's right. Reeves, he was right there. Should have turned around right there. You're supposed to go up for the ball. Okay, nah, it was a good throw. Sack fumble for a touchdown. Ward, 80 yards. They ain't gonna show it. On that sideline. Give me that.
Crazy.
6'8". Oh, over the top. I seen that. As soon as I seen that, I know it's like, ooh, baby's the rap.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. See who we waiting on. So we're waiting on Rams, Eagles, Bengals, Ravens get forced win, Raiders, Bucks, Bears and Skins, Browns and Chiefs, Vikings, Texans. Huh. You want me to tag them, or you just want me to leave it? Just leave it. You got it. So it's Rams, Eagles. So Seahound versus Hood.
4 catches, 183 yards, and 1 touch. Jesus.
Raiders.
Christ.
Raiders versus. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know when you go next.
Oh yeah. I'm passing the torch. That was a good ass draft pick. Thank you, computer. So that's what happens when you set your draft board.